the Captain's videoweblog. We are Saturday, September the 3rd, 2016, and since it's almost 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, it means that we're about a week from knowing whether CM Punk starts his MMA career with a 1-0 or a 0-1 record. There are a lot of reasons that make me think that he's gonna win. Mainly the fact that he can handle the pressure of being watched by so many people. I mean, he's done that during his pro wrestling career. And the thing is, in pro wrestling, you have to go kinda by the way people react to you. It's not really the same, for example, in Japan, where they will only react after a spot, or in other countries where the culture of the audience won't be the same. They won't react in the same way to the spots and the different moves. So yeah, and also, I mean, he seems to be pretty resilient. Obviously, the documentary that's airing, the evolution of punk. I don't think it makes really, it doesn't make justice to his hard work, because I do believe that he's put on some hard work, and even more because he's a consummate worker. So yeah, I don't know why I'm speaking about pro wrestling right now. Yeah, I made this strange parallel to CM Punk for some reason. So let's just forget about that. But yeah, pro wrestling. So pro wrestling is one of probably the two important things that I've done today, because the other being that I played Left 4 Dead 2 for about an hour. First, on parts of the we have with one of my friends, we have finished all the campaigns, up to the parish, which is in the main game, the last campaign. So yeah, we went back to play the first one. That starts at the hotel, and we have to go to the mall. We played it on hard. Well, it was advanced. There is easy, normal, advanced, and expert. We played on advanced, and that's probably the fastest I've died playing Left 4 Dead 2, and that even counts when I didn't know the controls. Even though, how do you not know the control? It's a Valve game, it's WASD, and the mouse. So yeah, I died. I think I first got knocked down on the first floor. You access when you enter the hotel, and I went into black and white by the end of the hotel. We didn't even reach the main hall that I was already seeing black and white. Or maybe it was later. It's strange memories. Strange how memory works. It was only like 4 hours ago, and I've already forgotten pretty much all about it. Then we played Crash Course from Left 4 Dead 1, and it took us a lot of time because we stood there like assholes until someone mentioned a generator to make the truck move. We were like, oh yeah. It was even funnier because actually my friend was on the minigun, and he didn't know why there was a minigun, and I was like, certainly there's a way to make this truck come down. I had no idea, because we don't really look around the first time around, which I think we should do. And the second time it's even worse because we know where we fucked up, so we go even faster, which made me almost trigger a witch a couple of times. So yeah, that was one thing. The other thing was watching WCPW, and all across the card, a very solid show. Um, Joseph Connor's turn on Joe Hendry was hella unexpected. People have said it's more, of a mental break rather than a heel turn, but I don't know. There is a lot to say about Joe Hendry. He's kind of a face, but like Bo Dallas, except people like him. So yeah, but the match of the night. Joseph Connors betrayed Joe Hendry, and he is the new WCPW champion in a very solid, fatal way. Where Rampage and Big Demo were, laser focused on beating the crap out of each other, and not really caring for anyone else. And god damn it, that hit. Rampage did a suplex on the ramp, but the ramp looked more like a grate than like a ramp, so that must have hurt. Yeah. So what else was there on this show? Yeah, for me the match of the night was Drew Galloway versus Doug Williams. Doug Williams is very slow, but that means that he can see you coming because he will impose his pace. And I think that it's really something brilliant from him. It's really a veteran, and I think it's only fitting that he succumbed to the Future Shock DDT. But all the matches were really solid. El Ligero versus EC3 versus Pete Dunne was top. El Ligero is amazing. He does those dives in such small spaces, and you're like, how do you pull it off? It's really impressive. So yeah, really, there's not a lot that I could, say. Maybe they should have done that another way. The only moment where I was like, oh god, that must really hurt, besides all the very violent action in the main event, was during the last woman standing between Bea Priestley and Nixon Newell for the WCPW Women's Championship. That was, to crown the first ever women's champion. And at one moment, and really at the end, Nixon Newell decided to go for a German suplex right on the chair, like Bea Priestley's head hit the back of the chair, and I was like, Jesus Christ. But that wasn't all. A curb stomp on the chair, and then a punt that surely must have left a bruise or two. Nixon Newell is the champion, but that was the only point where I was like, because other matches included Marty Scurll versus Will Ospreay. What a match! And Will Ospreay won. It was just amazing. Moose versus Joe Coffey. Moose won. Really over. You wouldn't expect a guy who has been a football player to go to the Indies, and not directly to the WWE. Not to be scouted by WWE. And the worst thing is, Moose started in Ring of Honor, which is like the top indie. So there were props to him, really. I'm talking about that because the other parts of the day I spent either sleeping or looking up methods to do something that I realized probably at 3 a.m. that was completely irrelevant, because I was thinking like, I must say that the problem is that the train in the department, the railroads, the railroads, it's complicated in the department, don't really go to the places where the people are, but more where they should go is, for example, high schools. The, everywhere there's a high school, um, there's a train station, but where there is no high school, usually there won't be any train station. I didn't choose middle high school because the system of the school bus is that until middle high you have every school having their own circuits to pick up the kids, and in high school it's the buses of the department that pick up the students who go to the high school. So yeah, I wanted to explain that the train can't really work as an alternative to the bus or to your parents bringing you to high school. But I didn't really know how to present that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make some statistics with the amount of people in between 15 and 17, which is the ages where you go to high school usually, even though you graduate around the age of 18. But when you stop the statistics at December 31st, most of there won't be a lot of people who will be over 18 and still in high school. And I realized that most of the people who go to high schools live in the big cities, and I felt I was like, wait, that's actually logical. That makes sense because those are big cities. Like in my village in 2010, there were 68 people between 15 and 17. I was part of those 68 people, and I was already not studying at Carcassonne anymore. So yeah, I realized how dumb I was pretty late. But still, I'm gonna have to turn it into data that I can present on Wednesday morning. But yeah, so the goal is to go to sleep before sunrise. That's going to be tough, but I think I can do it. I think I can achieve that. We will see. Only time will tell, as the saying goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh, also, I don't think I'm gonna watch Raw and SmackDown and NXT and all that live for a couple weeks just to have something healthy going on. So yeah, we'll see.